Obviously, your boy the YB's a bit late on this one, but better late than never and that. So, Damon Dash has been exposed by TMZ for being broke. Now, don't get me wrong, I do, to some extent, even though I am a commentator, I don't like talking about people being broke, because listen, if anyone knows about being broke, it's the YB. That said, the difference is, these man, like Damon, they walk around like they're stunting. If you ever catch the YB trying to stunt, you man better put me in my place. But as of this story anyway, Damon Dash, he's meant to be a big business gangster, but essentially, or big businessman, but he ain't really doing it. He ain't been doing bits for a hot sec. People within the black community, I find there, or within the hip hop community, there's a lot of people who kind of look up to Damon Dash because he goes on interviews and he's got name, but the only reason he's known is because of rok-a-fella. That's the bottom line. The only reason he's known is because Jay-Z made it successful and made it all the way. Now, Damon's hella salty. He is the most, and I can understand why. Jay-Z has done everything he couldn't do. He can't make a successful business for love nor money. That's the long and the short of it. Bottom line, and he's always been sour at Jay-Z. Now, Damon says that, Jay-Z, he's sucked off. Essentially, he complains that Jay-Z was always sucking up to the establishment, and Jay-Z was sucking off all the executives, and that's why he made it. Either way, oh yeah, mate, I wasn't gonna suck up. Essentially says that he wasn't gonna suck up to people, and Jay-Z chose to. That's his choice. Now, there's a reason. That's the reason. That's how it goes in life. When you have to get, you have to get along to get along. What's that saying? Is it go along to get along? Either whatever that saying is, you have to do it. You have to get along with people. Damon Dash always came across too brash, and essentially that's why he's broke now. That's why Jay-Z's winning, and Dame Dash is broken. Simple as that. Because there's no smoke with no fire. I remember a couple years ago or months ago when 50 Cent was also allegedly broke. Now don't know about that. All I know is this guy Damon Dash, he ain't done nothing. For me, I need to see examples of something. Yeah? Give me something that he's done that generates cash. He ain't got nothing. People said 50 was broke, but 50's got stuff going on, i.e. he sold a company for 200 million. That vitamin water, i.e. he's won, what's that Netflix TV show, Power. See what I mean? He's got some clear, obvious signs of income. My man Damon Dash, he hella broke out here. Hella broke. Yeah? Nothing coming in for years. Nothing coming in. And he replied to the rumours, and he said the following. And this, for me, I'm going to expose why is full of BS, but he said the following. Perfect example of how TMZ always trying to make a strong, independent black man look broke. This is the narrative they push. No mention of my 24 network or my streaming service or my galleries. Just bubblegum-ish. TMZ, y'all corny for that, but the agenda is clear. Keep it up. I'm gonna keep making examples of y'all by winning. Y'all been saying the same ish for 12 years. Soldiers will never understand generals. To different languages. Now, I want to pick up on some of these points. You've got to remember, when people get called broke and they try and make rebuttals, what they're going to do is they're going to list their most successful ventures first. So what does Dame Dash list? He lists, this is a narrative, they push no mention. So he lists his 24 network and his streaming service. Now, I did some research, which you, man, are going to see on your screens now. This 24 network, let me just ask you, man, as an example, we can all list TV shows from Netflix. We can all list TV shows from Amazon. Yeah, pick and choose. We can all list TV shows from HBO or BBC. Name me one TV show you, man, know from Dame Dash's network, 24. I'm not hating ass dude either. If I could come on here, I'm what do you call it? I'm down the middle. If I do a bit of research before I do my videos, and if I'd have found in my research some examples of Dame Dash stashing, or Dame Dash having a whole load of dubs all over the place, you know what I mean? If he had a whole load of record TV shows, I'd be coming on here and reporting that. Oi, I don't know about TMZ. TMZ are lacking, because my man Dame, he's got dubs stacked all over the place. Unfortunately though, he lists it first, so this is meant to be his most successful venture. 24 network. What shows have they put out then? I haven't even seen one of them. In fact, I ain't even seen a trailer. Never mind seen the show. Never mind signing up to the show. Yeah, never mind subscribing. And that moves me on to the next part. So he lists his network 24. Never seen a show on it. But then he puts the next part. Or my streaming service. Now, I've got to be honest. I watched an interview with Dame Dash a few months or weeks ago. And he was talking about launching this particular streaming service. And he was saying, yeah, we're going to be the first black streaming service. And we're going to compete with Netflix and all this kind of business. And I honestly, when I heard that, I cringed because you got to understand there's levels to this game. You can't just do things. And I think often in this day and age, people see things being done and think, you know what, I'm going to copy that. But when you look at Netflix, you have to, in my opinion, to be able to compete in that market, i.e. like the TV, or I'm not sure what you call it, to compete in that, what's it called? Well, to generate content, the content market, you've got to have billions of dollars. Like, all of them, every single show Netflix puts out costs millions. Or I'd have thought it cost millions. So, and they've got hundreds of shows coming out every year. So you've got to have a lot of investment. You've got to have $1 billion investments ready to generate content. They ain't got that. And it's silly anyway, it don't make no sense. Like, as an example, we're hearing about HBO are struggling. Or you've got these big firms, Apple as an example. People are struggling to compete in this market. It's very competitive. Netflix, people are talking about Netflix not struggling, but competition's heating up. Amazon, Netflix, all the big ones are in it. Meaning that what's his Don Dame Dash thinking he's gonna come along and get a piece of it? And I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to push the whole, oh man, I'm gonna be the first black one. But being the first black one ain't enough. That whole gimmick of, oh, I'm black, I'm doing it, oh, so people should support me. People ain't on that. People want to see banging content. They're not really interested if you're white, black, yellow or pink. And besides, I'm not being funny, that people love to pull the race string when it suits them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to be oh, please black people support me because I'm the first. Nah, make good content and people will come. Oh, I'm your black brother. No, make banging content and I'll sign up, innit? None of them, you don't need to be pulling them kind of like race strings. Yeah, you'll attract people when your content bangs. You won't attract people because you're the first black one. No one gives two hoots this day and age, unfortunately. It's not how it works. Netflix didn't attract people because they're white or yellow or pink. They attracted people from having banging original content. Now, on that note, I've done some research, as I said, which you'll see on your screen. Now, his studios is called Dame Dash Studios, and as an example, another example, sorry, of why I think these dudes, man, what's that name? Dame Dash Studios. It just reeks of, he's trying to, like, it's always about him in that sense. It's not about the content, because you ain't got none. That's if the truth be known. Like, give it a proper name. Like, Netflix is Netflix. Makes sense. What's Dame Dash Studios? It just sounds like you're trying to plug your name again. It don't sound professional for the content market. Anyway, the reason I've brought you to this page is to show you some of the reviews. So you got to bear in mind, as I said at the start of this video, Dame Dash pointed out, this is the first thing he brought to everyone's attention. Yeah, TMZ alleges broke, and by the way, TMZ did show some receipts from court documents, and on them court documents was Dame Dash's name and Dame Dash pleading poverty, saying he ain't got no money to pay this, that, the other. Said he couldn't afford a $2,400 bill. That's what's on there. I don't know, I can't say whether it's unique or not. I've seen that though. So I've seen TMZ's evidence. Dame Dash rebuts that. He could have come along and put a bank statement up there if he really wanted to rebut it. That said, it's his personal business. I understand that. I necessarily wouldn't do it. Actually, I don't know. If I was actually balling, you know, if I had millions of dollars in the bank, I probably would post it up and see what people are saying. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. Either way, he's chosen not to show evidence. What he's done instead is, he's pulled on people's heartstrings. He's pulled the whole black line. Oh man, you're always trying to see your black brother down. And to be fair to TMZ, if they hear about a white person being broke, they'll post it up as well. News is news. We're hungry for news, unfortunately. But as I said, the first thing Dame Dash used to rebut the TMZ allegations was the whole, oh, my 24 network, my streaming service. So this right here are the reviews from the streaming service. Out of 5 marks, so out of 5 stars, he's got a 2.5 out of 5 on Amazon. That is weak to start off with, but it gets more interesting because look at some of the reviews here. The first one says, "I would love to support Dame, but I'm not just gonna throw money away. I would subscribe if there were full movies and seasons of the series, but this is not worth subscribing to for the old movies because it's cheaper to watch them elsewhere. I would love to support Dame, but I'm not just gonna throw money away." There you go. Once again, there's no content on there. My man's got dry booky movies on there. People don't want that. Trying to drag people, and he's always trying to sell it on, oh, yeah, man, we're gonna be black people, we're gonna do it on our own. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that in this day and age. You've got to have scale. Being black ain't enough. It's just not. You can't entice people to. You can't attract people to your dry content just by being black. It's not how it works, unfortunately. We'd all love to sit there. I'm black too. How about I, mate? Oh man, I'm black. Y'all support what? There ain't nothing to support. You ain't got no infrastructure. All you're doing is, all Dame Dash is, in my opinion, doing is he's asking black people to send him money. That's what he's saying. Oh yeah, oh man, I haven't got any content, but I'm black, so y'all send. So you want me? And by the way, most 99.9% of the people who will sign up to these services will be broker or as broke as Dame. So Dame wants us broke people to send him money so he can live stush. Whilst, you know what I mean? No, you gotta be providing a service. If you want money, you gotta earn it, not just have it because, oh man, I'm gonna be the. Nah, I don't rate that. The next review, doesn't work. 1 star, sucks. And these are all verified purchases, by the way. Next one, 1 star. You have to pay to watch. What's the sense of buying a stick if you have to pay for everything? Once again, it sounds like a Ponzi. My man is trying to suck the money out of everything. Suck it clean out. And then he's got 1 5-star review here, but it says, "I'm just waiting for it to load. I'm excited." So people have rated it 5-star and he hasn't even got on it yet. So he probably had the same experience, but I don't know. Next one. Broke. Does not work, it just hangs. Next one, 1 star. Bad plot, bad acting, very disappointing. Next one, 1 star. I paid $9.99 for access to this app. I was able to access it for like 1 hour and the app kicked me out. It charged me and I let it go. I wanted to support Dame, however, it charged me again for this month. And you can't even get on their website. It is by X Platform Studios or whatever. It is not worth the money. This guy doesn't have ish together. Wow. This guy doesn't have his ish together. This guy doesn't have his ish together. My man Harrison B going all the way in. This seems like a hustle out of your money, a credit card scam. Please avoid. This is ruthless, man. That's all I can say. Hello, ruthless. And this is the marketplace, unfortunately. The marketplace has spoken. It's not me being biased. It's not TMZ being biased. Dame Dash quoted his studio, his network, his Netflix copy wannabe lookalike as an example of his success. Unfortunately, the market's spoken and your success, that thing you're holding up high is dead. And most people don't do the research. Most people hear Dame Dash has got a studio and they think of Disney, they think of BBC. Unfortunately, he ain't doing them things there. Your man's broke. Your man's flopped out here. Unfortunately, ever since he's always been salty since Jay-Z and him split up essentially, and he's been proper sour that Jay-Z did everything he didn't do. Simple as that. And that's how it always works in life. Some people up and some people down. Some people dub, some people L. Yeah. Dame in the world of life, Dame is an L. Jay is a dub. Simple as that, unfortunately. It hurts, but that's the way it goes. I think Dame would do better if he kind of just dropped out of the spotlight and just did him. He's trying to be something he ain't, in my opinion. But what do I know? He might be balling. And if so, fair play to him. I wouldn't even respond to it. But anyway, I'll be intrigued to see what you might think. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe.